There is nothing wrong with your internet. Do not attempt to adjust your settings. We are controlling the podcast. We control the squealing and the screams. We can make your heart flutter, your eyes blur from tears, or sharpen your mind to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit back. We are in control of what you hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your settings. You are about to experience the awe and mystery known as the female mind. You are now entering the Fangirl Zone.
We are with Sarah Gilman, who plays Velma. Oh my god, I almost like... Okay, no, I've been there, you're good. I was like, I was so Daphne, I'm like putting the wrong one. So, number one, how excited were you to actually say Jinkies on screen?
I was so excited. It's actually a funny story. Jinkies was not in the original script. So it kind of just happened during the scene. We were sitting there and there was like a moment of silence, and Susie, our director, is amazing with improv. She was just like totally open to it and let me kind of do my thing. And so it was just like a moment when we're in like the middle of a mystery, and I was just like, Jinkies! And she was like, keep it in, keep that in.
Well, and it's kind of like the signature
I mean,
thing.
right, you have to have it for Velma, so I don't know. It ended up working out.
So tell us a little bit about how you guys come together in this movie, because you're actually not together in the beginning.
Yes. So it starts out, they're internet BFFs, that's been established, and Daphne is moving to Velma's hometown and going to her new school, or her school. And so at first, Velma's like not really acting too excited about that, which you'll figure out why later in the movie. But that's how they end up meeting, the first day of school, and or Daphne's first day of school. And so it's kind of fun, you'll see.
So, did you grow up with Scooby-Doo?
I did. It was part of my DNA, just watching it like almost every day, to be honest.
So, obviously, the guys were always a big part, but Velma was always the brains of the whole situation.
Yeah.
But she always had like that little goofy, like, oh, I lost my glasses, now I can't do anything. So, did you kind of bring it up a little more modern?
Yes, definitely. I think both with Daphne and Velma, there's a little, you get to flesh out the characters. They're not just so like, oh, I lost my glasses, I'm like useless for the rest of the episode until like the last 5 minutes where I solve the case, and then Daphne's not so much like, Fred, save me. It's more like they're very, modern 2018 strong females that are getting together and solving their own cases and facing their own monsters and figuring out their own friendships. And we've also made them a little bit more three-dimensional. Velma's a lot more sassy. She's always been a little sassy in the cartoons, but now she's kind of sassy, she's sarcastic. Daphne is fun, everybody loves her, she's great. And those two together, just like, they're a lot more wholesome now in this new movie.
Why do you think it was important to bring the girls to the forefront now?
I think, well, one, their story has never really been told, and it's kind of established that they are the first ones that met of the gang, but we don't know how. And I think right now, honestly, is an amazing time to have a story about two girls. That's just about two girls. It's not about like, oh, we're two friends, but also I like your brother and he's so cute, or like, oh my God, I love the football player, and me too. We like the same guy. It's solely about these two girls and their friendship and them just figuring out their lives as teenagers. And I think that story isn't being really told, as much right now, and it's time that we have it.
So is this going to pass the Bechdel test?
Yes,
definitely.
It will definitely pass the test. It will definitely pass the test.
And what's the one thing you would tell the girls coming up in the industry now?
I think there's a lot of pressure in this industry to feel like you have to fit into a specific mold. You have to look a certain way, weigh a certain number, put a certain amount of effort into your looks and all that stuff, and I don't think that's true. I think that, especially nowadays, like, anything's possible, and you'll get the farthest you can get by being you and kind of breaking that mold to help them break that mold.
Okay, thank you so much, and don't forget, May 22nd, check out the show.